Hey everybody, this video is another one of my own personal movie classics video, and in this next video I want to talk about a movie that I've seen as a kid that's more technology based than the last video I've already posted already, so I'll just get to it right now. The movie I want to talk about is the entire trilogy of Back to the Future. And as a kid, all the way now, I've always loved watching that entire series. And when I've watched that series, I've kind of gotten into a little more of a techno geek phase. When I was a little kid, I was always trying to find like electronical stuff and try to figure out how all of the parts work and whatnot. And I even thought as a kid that like when I was going to probably be 50 years old or such, I would probably have like white hair just being puffed out everywhere, and having a lab coat, having like 4 watches telling like different times from each time code, and it would just be a complete wreck for me, I guess. But all in the name of science. Just basically the whole premise of the movie is that the Doc Brown just wanted to explore time by making a time machine, even though he came up with the whole key to making time travel by hitting his head on the sink. And over the next 30 years, like 30, 40 years, he was able to make a time machine out of a car, which is still a popular car to drive today. And just know what's going to happen with human evolution, civilization, and all that, which is not a bad thing to do for most scientists anyway. But with all projects, something goes awry. And what I mean by awry is that in the course of him making this machine, the only way to make it go through time was to obtain raw plutonium. And since the military will not just hand over any nuclear plutonium to anybody in the 80s back then, he had to resort to working with terrorists. And since terrorists shouldn't have nuclear materials anyway, he thought he'd just steal theirs for his experiment and, save a couple of people's lives in the process. So I gotta give it up for Doc Brown. So, well, that's just basically how that one event starts the entire trilogy, which is completely great. I can't say it enough. I even have it not on a regular movie, but on Blu-ray. I like to have my special effects all in crisp, clean quality. Now, with all the fanciness aside from the Back to the Future movie, I really can't express of how stoked I am, along with a lot of countless other people that have seen this movie. And when they've seen this movie, who knows how many people have came up with so many ideas that has made today full of a lot of just brand new technology coming out for like 6 months or 3 months or whenever the next new biggest thing comes out, whether it's something for entertainment like TVs, Blu-ray players, or anything like game consoles, that sort of thing, or just type of things just to help people live longer and, you know, monitor diseases and all that. But I'm just one of the many few that can just feel this way about this movie and how this movie has changed a lot of people's lives and perceptions about where people can go, where certain things and events can affect people, whether it's personally or it's massively huge, depending on the event or the person. But I would have to say, for me, it's just more imagination wise. I'm just always interested in the new thing that just takes you from like one place to another, but yet still keeps it realistic-esque for a movie anyway. So with that, I'm gonna leave it out for here. Peace.